Alright, so the other assignment due this week 2 videos exist here, is, occurs to me if you're watching this, you already probably found that, is the reference photography for your final object. So if we go down, we do basically object pitches, question mark, okay, sorry, I'm gonna rename this now, so it should be, reference, great, alright, so if you go down to the pre-prod to reference section in this. Basically, like I said, do double check the notes that I left on your assignment from week 1 so that you can make sure that the object that you want to proceed with is good to go. I have a video in the week 2 videos about where to find the comments and stuff on Blackboard. But basically, for your chosen image, take at least 10 clear, detailed photos of your object from multiple angles. So like I said, basically aim for multiple angles and clear lighting. You should include orthographics, I'll go over those in a second. And don't be afraid if you want to like zoom in on a particular detail. If you want to cut part of your object off, that's fine as long as you have, you know, the orthographics, and just basically take as many images as you need so that you'll be able to model your object without having it in front of you. So imagine you were like passing these off to somebody else to model. You would want them, like I said, to have enough detail where that is possible to model it, where they don't have to like guess about stuff. So apart from the pictures, honestly not a huge amount to go over with this. It's worth 3 points, because again, I mean, it's not particularly a labor-intensive assignment per se, but it is really important going forward that you have good pictures to work off of. And then just submit a zip file with all of the images in it. If you could include within that zip file just like a separate folder specifically with the orthographic images, that would be lovely. And make sure that that's just like a regular folder, not like a zip file within a zip file. So basically you should have a folder and some images, and you just select them all at once and do zip, and then you should be good to go. That is not relevant for this assignment. That's honestly pretty much this. So really quick, I do want to just go over some sort of orthographics. Basically what they are, I'll find one that I know has like decent. So like for the pencil sharpener, this is an optional object to use for your like model extra credit if you want to do that this week. Basically it's angles of your object as close to a perfect side view, top view, and front view, maybe back view as you can get. So you can see here it's like pretty much straight onto the camera. These aren't edited terribly well, but you can see the lighting is good enough where I can see what's going on. Again, if I went to, you know, lay these out in Photoshop or something like that later, I have, like, the information is there, I just need to, like, rotate and crop the images a little bit. I'll have a separate little video more about that. This is, you know, again, front view. So this is kind of like what I'm looking for the orthographics. I'll show you, you would just have more of them. I'll show you some more from other objects. So in this case, I have, again, as close to a side view of this hot glue gun sitting on top of a 3D printer as I can get. Pretty much as close to the back view is weird on this, but as close to the back view as I can get, and then again, the front view here. And then I just have some other angles, just sort of giving me a better idea of like what the sort of front and object of this, like, you know, what this looks like from different angles, basically. The thing I would say about these is like the lighting is not fantastic in a lot of these, and then I'm also, you know, covering part of the object with my hand, which isn't ideal. So in this case, like I had this angle from other images, so I wasn't overly concerned about it. But this is something to try to avoid as much as possible, is like, again, covering parts of your object with your hand or like sketchy lighting, that kind of thing. And then I do have some examples of bad orthographics. Most of these, honestly, are like black objects, and there's my cat, because black objects are really hard for me to photograph. You need to have like really bright lighting. So this is like not great. I mean, for one, it's not like an orthographic, it's just sort of like a random angle of this thing, but it's also so dark you can't really see what's happening in a lot of this, and you lose a lot of detail. This is good for silhouette, but again, you lose a lot of detail. You can't really see anything but silhouette. Same with this. Don't backlight your stuff. This one's just like so horrifically out of focus, you can't really see what's going on. So again, make sure stuff is like in focus, decent lighting, that kind of thing, and then you should be good to go. And since I teased you with a picture of my cat, here's my cat. He's adorable, and he's literally sitting next to me on a cushion on my desk as I film this. Anywho, so that is actually pretty much the orthographic I had. That's pretty much the orthographic assignment reference due this week. I will have another video maybe going over how to sort of comp together orthographic images, but that's pretty much all you should need to know for this.